Hello everyone, welcome back to Kuro's Corner. Haven't really had any demands for videos lately by any of our members in the Raining Crafts and Dogs Discord server, but today had a member who's getting started in crochet and just needs some help with fastening off and fastening on. I'm not going to cut this yarn, so I'm just letting you straight up know this is some of my good yarn, and I'm just doing this as an experiment, so I'm just going to show off. But in order to fasten off, what you would do is you would cut your yarn, just take a pair of scissors, go week. Well, you don't have to make the sound effect, week, but you just cut it off, and then you take this thread, you feed it through here, and don't do what I did, which is stupid. Okay, so you would take your cut off thread, feed it through here, and pretend this is cut, and then you would just pull it tight, and you'd have it would just be like this, where I'm hiding the thread, so it would look like this, just a regular thread like that, and that's how you fasten off. But like I said, I'm not doing it here because don't want to cut my yarn. Now, for casting on, it wants you to cast on it like the starting stitch or something like that for a different color or who knows what. So what I did was I just created a really quick thing of 20 here. It doesn't matter. And I've got some white yarn right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cast on in a nice way. So, that yarn, let's say that ends is beyond me now. I don't want to have anything to do with it. So we're going to take our hook. I'm using a 7. This hook is not meant for this yarn. It's too big. But it makes great start stitches, so you can see what I'm doing here, hopefully very well. So I've got my single crochets. There's 2 rows of single crochet here. This is going to be the first stitch of the row, or where I'm going to cast on is right here. See, boop, boop. Got the 2 loops right there. See? Looks like a little V. Oh, isn't it cute? I'm going to pet it. And then what you do is you just stick your hook through both loops. You grab your yarn, and you can leave 2 or 3 inches there because you can always cut it off later, but just 2 or 3 inches of starting line just to have a safeguard. You pull through both. See how it just pulls through just like that. Then you do a chain like this. You yarn over like that, and pull through. You get yourself a chain. You can kind of make it taunt there. You can pull it taut there if you want, but you got just fastens or casts on a new thread or whatever. And then you've got a little bit of chain here. And what you then want to do is you want to make your first single crochet or double crochet or whatever it is you're going to do by simply taking your hook as it is with this loop on it and re-feeding it back into that same stitch right there, okay? You feed it in again, you yarn over, you pull it through, you pull it through, you pull it through. Get off that thing. It's being stubborn. Okay, there we go. This is very thready yarn, so it likes to get hugged. So we got our 2 loops on here. You yarn over and make a single crochet. Just like that. You have now cast on. And you only got 1 stitch here. See? You only have 1 stitch. But that's how you can cast on. And then you go about your business of making your regular single crochets, going like this. And crochet. I'm assuming you all know how to single crochet for this particular video. But you just do your normal cast on, you know, or single crochets like you see here. And that's it. And then say you're wanting to do a double crochet or something like that, I guess. What you can do is you feed your hook through again. See, it's like I'm starting over. You take your yarn, you put it over, go like this, feed it through the hook, and then make sure you don't get, there's two threads here now, the ending thread and your working thread. Make sure you use your working thread when you're doing all this. Many a times I have done the end thread and I'm like, why is it short? I'm like, oh man, that sucks. So you cast on here, and say you wanted to do a double crochet. You know, you're going to start out with a double crochet. Just do another chain, just like that. You do another chain, just like that. So you've cast on, and then you yarn over, and you stick your hook again through that same set of loops. See, right here. See where my finger is kind of, you know, right where that white is, and you know, hello. It's kind of hard to see, but you yarn over, you stick it through those same loops, yarn like that, come through the hole, and then you do your double crochet. Like that. And you've cast on with the white color. But see how it's all in one stitch? All like that. You can kind of see. If I can get my fat fingers out of the way. But you can kind of see. Just right there. And then when you're all done, you would just, you can pull this taut using the other thread, the ending thread. Pull it tight, and then eventually what you'll do is you'll either knot this or tie it in somehow or weave it in. You can weave it in. So hopefully that will help you on how to cast on a yarn. Let me go ahead and do that one more time in case people need it. You feed your hook through both loops, grab your thread, your yarn, pull it through. You've got a loop now. Look for your working yarn, yarn over, pull through so you have a chain, and then you just simply feed it back through the hole one more time. The same hole, just like that. Go like that. There we go. And you've cast on. You've got your first single crochet there, just because that happens to be it. And you can go about your business. All right, if you have any other questions, let me know or leave a comment. Talk to you later. Bye.